you for being here today. My name is Justin Song, and I am the president of the National Honor Society. This is a very special day for all of us. To the juniors, you are here because you have already demonstrated scholarship, leadership, character, and service in extraordinary ways. Tonight is an acknowledgement of your outstanding work. Tonight is also the first step of the year-long journey. Throughout your senior year, all of you will focus your efforts to measurably improve our school and our community. Each and every one of you has shown an admirable dedication to our goals, and it will be truly incredible to see the impact of your collective service over the coming months. To the seniors, this is a ceremony of approval. Over the past year, you've done incredible things, helping with 2013 Games Championship, making dresses for children you know, and serving members of the U.S. In the process, you have undeniably made our school and community a much better place. Tonight you will receive your cords marking a ceremonial end to the journey that the juniors were just on. But the journey doesn't really end here. I urge all of you to continue to make the world a better place as you move on from Vernon High School. To quote the late Steve Jobs, everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you, and you can change it. You can make the world a better place. Every single one of you has already shown a remarkable dedication to improving your community, and this shouldn't stop now that your time in the National Honor Society is coming to an end. So once again, congratulations to both the juniors and the seniors gathered here tonight. And now we will begin the stand ceremony. The stand ceremony has long been a tradition at NHS induction ceremonies. We use 4 different colors of sand to represent each of the 4 pillars of NHS: scholarship, character, and service. When combined, they form a beautiful representation of what a National Honor Society student should look like. For each color of sand, a senior leadership team member will read a description of the word as defined by NHS, followed by a representative of the junior NHS class, reading a name of the color. We will begin with scholarship.
Characteristic of a National Honor Society student is scholarship. All National Honor Society members meet the scholarship requirement for membership with a 3.4 GPA on full credit scale. In the words of James Russell Lowell, true scholarship consists in knowing not what things exist, but what they mean. It is not remembering, but judging. Leadership. The second characteristic of a National Honor Society student is leadership. Student leaders are those who are resourceful, good problem solvers, promoters of school activities, idea contributors, dependable, and persons with exemplified positive attitudes about life. Leadership experiences can be drawn from school or community activities while working with or for others.
If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader.
Character. The third characteristic of National Honor Society student is character. The student of good character upholds principles of morality and ethics, is cooperative, demonstrates high standards of honesty and reliability, shows courtesy, concern, and respect for others, and generally maintains a good and clean lifestyle.
In the words of John Wooden, be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are.
Service. The fourth character of National Honor Society student is service. This quality is defined through way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others.
It is our hope and expectation that both current and new NHS members will abide by these characteristics in the next book of the office of the lives. I will now invite Mrs. Abu to the stage to conduct our senior close.
Good evening. My name is Alicia Aboud and I am the Assistant Advisor for National Honor Society. In addition to honoring the lovely new inductees over here this evening, we would also like to take this time to honor the hard work of our senior National Honor Society members. Tonight we're going to present the seniors with the cords that they will wear at graduation in May to symbolize their National Honor Society membership. We're going to read through the senior names. Please hold the applause until we've read through all of the names. Caitlin Amadei, Navita Bala, Elizabeth Gordman, Jacob Boyer, Emma Brutman, Christine Chapman, Susie Chen, Jennifer Chang, Jennifer Choi, Taylor Coco, Jordan Cotton, Lauren Dantes, Helen Dang, Haley Ehrlich, Erica Erchinger, Kyle Erchinger, Harley Feldman, Grace Carollo, Alexis Blake, Jordan Rebrun, David Guydemak, Logan Bassmore, Lubna Hassan, Shannon Healy, Michael Hines, Ann Ho, Nadia Hugh, Alan Hu, Tyler Jacobson, Rachel Jacoby, Justine Parado, Kelly Kelsch, Emily Katz, Yasmin Kair, Jupil Kim, Robert Kinnear, Catherine Kaswara, Michael Kaswara, Michaela Pulveranen, Andriana Kurzenberger, Madeline Lassen, Courtney Lawless, Rishi Ling, Gabriela Lichtenskaida, Neil Mystery, Hayden Moffett, Benjamin Mordick, Claudia Marin, Pratyusha Namburi, Nicholas Newman, Annie Novak, Luz Casillas, Isabel Pat, Yulia Pomeranis, Eva Puhaleva, Mia Powell, Bradley Rogers, Daniel Ruditsky, Ann Rumses, Kelsey Seal, Zachary Silver, Natalie Skeffington, Allison Skiatis, Mickey Skinner, Sydney Smith, Justin Song, Michael Spreiser, Victoria Steigerwald, Mona Storino, Tyler Sarabica, Melanie Tactile, Caitlin Udesky, Alyssa Uzunku, Rebecca Whalen, Parker Wilgus, Tyler Wood, Alexandra Zhang, Alice Zhang, Eric Zhang, Tiffany Zhang. Let's give the seniors a round of applause.
All right, my name is Nick Austin, and I'm the advisor of the National Honor Society here. Every year, it's a tradition to have a guest speaker come and address both our senior and junior class at this induction ceremony. A faculty member must be someone that is both well respected by the students and the faculty alike here at Vernon Hills High School. This year, we have the privilege of having our very own principal, Dr. Swick, address our seniors and juniors. Dr. Swick has worked in education since 1981. The last 12 years of her career has been here at Vernon Hills High School, with the last 10 in the role of principal. Dr. Swick has worked tirelessly for Vernon Hills students. Anyone that walks the halls or works here can attest to her love for students and the respect she has for them. So, without any further ado, let me introduce to the podium Dr. Ellen Swick.
To be able to speak at the 2014 National Honor Society Awards Ceremony. I first want to congratulate all the juniors on your induction, and also all the seniors for your continued success. Being inducted into the National Honor Society at Vernon Hills High School is a big deal. Your hard work and dedication has certainly paid off, and you all have so much to be proud of. Congratulations to all the parents and family members here tonight. You have had a major impact on your sons' daughters' lives, and we have loved partnering with you in supporting and helping them to learn and grow. You also have a lot to be proud of. I've attended probably over 20 NHS induction ceremonies over the years. As I thought about what to say when Mr. Austin asked me to be the guest speaker, I first thought about the four tenets: scholarship, leadership, service, and character, and selecting one of them to speak about. But instead, I next asked myself, what NHS experience impacted me the most? My heart immediately went to last year's senior induction, and I knew I had to tell that story. So here goes. My most powerful NH memory was walking back to my office after participating in the senior induction ceremony last fall. I remember thinking, this is NHS at its best. Mr. Austin, Cheryl Steffens, and the NHS Selection Committee do a terrific job here with the NHS selection process. and they definitely got this one right. I knew just a little bit about this one student there named Roger. After the ceremony, I was talking with his parents and him. The three of them were beaming, and after further conversation, they told me that this student had two goals for his senior year: getting inducted into NHS and making wind ensemble. The student was so proud of this accomplishment. Even today, he remembers the date that he received his NHS letter in the mail, October 14th. He remembered jumping in the air and hugging his parents. Roger has overcome many obstacles and struggles over the years, and he was elated with accomplishing his goal of being selected as an NHS member. Throughout last school year, I got to know Roger. He did our morning announcements, and our main office secretaries joked with him and, simply put, grew to love him. We were all so impressed with Roger's politeness, compassion, and sense of responsibility. After announcements, he would high-five us and chat with us about his day. He would talk about the tough government test he had coming up, how nervous he was, and how hard he had studied for the test. We watched Roger flourish at Vernon Hills High School and grow in his confidence. Within the Special Services Department, the staff watched Roger work hard and independently learn to seek out help when needed and use resources like the right place. Roger was very nervous about obtaining his NHS volunteer hours, but he told me he grew so much facing that new challenge. He met new people and got the opportunity to practice his work skills. Graduation was also a special time. Roger talked about how much he loved Vernon Hills High School and how sad he was to leave. His parents wrote a beautiful note thanking the Vernon Hills High School staff for their strong support of Roger. When I asked Roger what he loved most about Vernon Hills High School, he said, "It is like a home, filled with wonderful people who help you accept yourself and move on for the future." Many of you students, especially seniors, have had Miss Day for physiology. You also know that her mantra for this school year was teaching about being grateful. Throughout the school year, she would sometimes start class or stop in the middle of class and ask a student what they are grateful for today. Well, here's what I'm grateful for and what I think is special about Vernon Hills High School. Our staff creates an environment where everyone, including Roger, can find a place, a home, and can flourish, grow, and succeed. I remember his teacher, Judy Gettleman, saying it was not just the Special Services Department that supported Roger, but that the whole school did. Our students are also very special here at Vernon Hills High School and warmly support and accept each other. This is the Vernon Hills High School way, and it's something I am very grateful and proud of. So my message to you students here tonight is I hope that you have found a sense of family and belonging at Vernon Hills High School. I hope you've experienced an environment of warmth and support from your teachers and your fellow classmates. Remember to take this life lesson with you when you leave Vernon Hills High School. Make the environment you live and work in a better place by showing warmth and kindness, and be quick to lend a helping hand to those in need. This is the NHS and VHS way. My friend Roger is here tonight with his family. Roger, could you please stand? Roger is thriving as a freshman at the College of Lake County. Roger, you are a fabulous success story. We are so proud you are a Vernon Hills High School alumni And thank you for teaching me about courage, perseverance, and overcoming obstacles. Thank you.
Well, it's an honor to follow Dr. Swick both in this ceremony and more importantly in leadership in this fine institution. So Dr. Swick, let me take an opportunity to thank you for your model of leadership, character, and service over the years. And it's my privilege to lead the juniors in the National Honor Society Pledge. So juniors, would you please stand? All right, you ready? Repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the highest purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Now I'd like to welcome Cheryl Stephens to the podium to conduct the induction for our new junior class. Stephens.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. As the coordinator for the NHS Faculty Council, every year I hear all kinds of comments about this student is amazing. I can't believe this student does this many activities out in the community or this many activities for our school. We truly have an amazing student body, and the juniors that are here tonight really represent Vernon Hills High School. Well, I'm glad you're all here, and congratulations, everybody. It's my pleasure to call you forward to be inducted into our chapter of National Honor Society. Afreen Ahmed. Noreen Akrabadi. Abriana Amadei. Carly Applebaum. Ria Aurora. Monica Bowman. Brooke Weitzel. Michael O'Donnell. John Randall. Catherine Bretman. Kristen Chang. Min Yi Cho. Noah Cho. Kelly Conti. Dylan DeBoer. Maggie Didier. Emma Catherine France. Kaylee Burlett. Ashley Gandhi. Grace Gow. Samuel Glover. Caitlin Rammons. Kristen Williams. Madison Gilliam. Summer Hemison. Lynette Huerta. Kelly Joyce. Nicole Katesner. Faith Kim. Lauren Kim. Kasu Lee. Haley Lieberman. Andrea Wellman. Frank Mariella. Nathan McAdams. Dimple Menta. Natalie Miller. Jack Newberg. Jessica Nee. Elena Ochoa. Natalie Orozco. Olivia Patrick. Richard Padovano. Ariella Davis. Shuhan Patel. Tucker Webb. Mackenzie Rennigan. Melanie Rogers. Anthony Sanders. Kiara Shue. Sarah Shanks. Libathal Shastri. Jared Schlepp. Tina Singh. Eric Slovak. Victoria Smith. Ellen Stenstill. Christine Tsai. Sarah Terrell. Peter Vanderboom. Jessica Waller. Adam Weinberg. Robert Williams. Rayanne Wilmer. Kalina Yang. Stephen Jang. Please join me in recognizing our juniors.
All right. Once again, my name is Nick Austin. I'm the privilege of serving as the advisor of NHS here at Vernon Hills High School. We've heard tonight about the characteristics that each of our students here exemplifies: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. But I bet there's some parents out there, grandparents or relatives, that may wonder, what does a National Honor Society student actually do once they're inducted into this fine club? So I'd like to share with you just a few of the highlights from this year, some of the work that our seniors have done in making our community and our school a better place. So, volunteering events. At our high school alone, our seniors have volunteered at concessions in every sports season, fine arts contests by ushering, working the Cougar 5K last September, running a bake sale last winter, which raised almost $300 for an organization called Feed My Starving Children, working at the Y sectional competition, working at the Senior Citizen Dinner and Musical that was last fall. In addition, something that our students jumped in and were ready to do this year for the first time was help out in our pause classrooms. And so students would volunteer their study hall times to go into the pause classroom and provide academic support for students who are struggling in many classes. That was a great opportunity for the younger students in the building to really work with the older students and have that student-to-student interaction that really helped them out academically. In addition, we worked at different events throughout the community. We worked with St. Joseph's Food Pantry. We worked with the Sports Shed, which is an organization that provides sports equipment to schools that cannot afford it. Our students worked the Prairie State Marathon and Half Marathon. Worked with the Sharing Hands Ministry at St. Mary's of Vernon. Worked with the Orphans of the Storm Animal Shelter. And worked with Feed My Starving Children, an organization that packs food and sends it all over the world. And this is just, I think, the tip of the iceberg, really what our students are involved in. In addition to all the volunteering events that our students have done, our seniors have jumped right in and tutored many, many students in the building. I counted it up, and there were over 80 students, younger students here in the building, that were tutored by older students here in NHS, and ranging from 25 different subject areas. I think that's pretty amazing. We've got such a resource here of knowledge of students that are in AP and honors level classes who are willing to sacrifice their study hall time, their sleep, meeting before school with students, their after school free time, just to meet with freshmen and sophomores to help them out academically and work with them. So this is a very active chapter of NHS, and seniors are very proud of all the work that you've done this year, making it a great club. Juniors, we welcome you to NHS. We hope and we expect that you'll continue in the same footsteps as the seniors here, that you will roll up your sleeves and be ready to work. Work with younger students here in the building tutoring, working in the school and the community with volunteering. We've got very, very high expectations and hopes for you and you at this point as well. Lastly, parents and grandparents, relatives, friends and family that are out there, you have a role in this as well. We thank you for raising your sons and daughters into such admirable and excellent students. We know that they don't just pop out of holes in the ground, but you've raised them for the last you've raised them. You've taught them, you've instructed them, and they're a product of all your hard work. Now, before we all rush off home to watch the national championship basketball game, all right? We do have a reception in the cafeteria in the foyer that we'd like to invite you to, where we have refreshments. So, parents,